Asafo ede Maranatha Power Ministries ede dwumade wi ahyehyɛ so a ɔmato ne din International Leaders Conference. Na sa dwumade wi atwetwe asɔfo akudam atwetwe ro ɔmo mmantam edunsia ne nya ede bepiem ɛwɔ dwumade na ase. Afei nso ɔmo amanɔne nyinaa ɔmo nya to anamɔn ebepiem ɛwɔ Maranatha Power Ministries ɛwɔ nkrampo no mantam ha ɛyɛ Nongwa Adegono. Afei we de na yɛ sokokra. Die ntia ma no yɛ sokokra sɛ ɔmto nsa ede frɛ ɛyɛ yɛman panyin dada ɛyɛ John Dramani Mahama. Ono so de na onya ebeta dwumadie na chi ma no ye fefefe na emra kwan ba mu a eye Dramani Mahama His Excellency a opre se ye beto abama no afi 2024 yi okasa no sei na ode tudwa.
There are different kinds of leaders. There are leaders who are feared. And there are some places where you need leaders who are feared. For instance, the army, where you're going to war, leaders who are feared are more successful and aggressive in getting their army to victory. The leaders who are respected. People have respect for their leader, so they are willing to follow the leader and do what he asks them to do. And there are also charismatic leaders who are loved. And so people follow them because of the love they have for them. But whatever leadership style you adopt, there are certain values that you must follow if you are a person of faith. And so the first one is you must be an honest and truthful leader. You mustn't lie to your followers. You must tell the truth at all times. I mean, don't put words in my mouth. You must always tell your people the truth. And that's a mark of a true leader. Because your people will trust you. If things are not going well, you tell them things are not going well. If things are going well, you tell them things are good. In addition, you must be humble and modest. You must not be seen to be opulent in the middle of poverty. You must also be a servant. The rights to leadership to serve and not to lord it over your people. You must also take responsibility. You cannot be a successful leader if you do not take responsibility. When things are going bad, you put the blame on others. It's never you, it's always somebody else. But when things are going well, that one you claim and say it's you. You are the one who have done it. And so you must take responsibility before you can solve the problem. And for me, my life has always been the period of doing so. Doing so was caused by two problems. One was that Ghana's demand for electricity was rising rapidly and it was exceeding the capacity of our electricity generation. Ako ɛne sɛ na Ghanafoɔ yɛadɔɔso ama na anase yɛyisu kanea ma ɛboro nea ne yɛwɔ so. And so a time came when there was not enough generation to meet the demand. Nti bibi ba ya afɛyɛ kanea yɛtiri ma no na edu nea Ghanafoɔ ɛkyi. The second one was that we have been subsidizing the price of electricity for a long time. And so there was a big debt that was lying down. And so ECG could not pay VRA and all the other ones who were supplying power to them. So you understand that what I've explained is something that happened over time. It did not happen the minute I was sworn in as president. But the effects of it were felt under my administration. I could have come out and said, it's not my fault, it's before Mills and Rollins who are responsible, because if they are put in generation, would not be in this situation. Or that said, it is their fault because they made a huge debt pile up and we cannot pay the suppliers. What did I do as a responsible leader? I went to Parliament and I said, you elected me for a moment like this. I take responsibility for doing so and I will fix it. And so I focused on the energy sector. Every 2 days, my minister and the officials were in my office. We achieved the fastest mobilization of electricity generation capacity in the history of Ghana. Within 1 year, we have mobilized about 800 new megawatts of power into the system. That's how the car power shift came. And the Mary power plant came. And at the same time, we went on and passed what we call the Energy Sector Levy Act. And the revenue from the energy sector levy was to pay the debts that had been left behind by previous administrations. So by January 2016, Dumso was over. The whole of 2016, there was no power ration. The whole of 2016 until I handed over on 7th January 2025, there was no power rationing. Everybody had lights 24/7. And that's why I say if you don't take responsibility, you cannot solve problems.
Na ɔkasa wie nso nsɛntwerɛfoɔ no yɛ General Overseer Bishop Noble Francis Afote Odai ɔno na ɔyɛ General Overseer Adema Maranatha Power Ministries ɔno nso yɛne ne edi nkɔmɔ na sei na ɔno nso de to dwa.
Every year biara February no yɛde mpanyinfoɔ mo da yɛ asɔre ano the whole nation and everywhere, and so we come for 5 days leadership training and prayer. So that's what we do to encourage God's people, bless God's people, and give them the tools they need to continue the good work. Ghana is coming to have its elections. So this year, you invite John Mahama first. We shall also invite His Excellency Dr. Bawumia in the coming months. Actually, in March, he's coming to dedicate or relaunch Maranatha TV into AFTV. Yeah, we are moving our TV station from here to another place. Politicians in Ghana must provide real leadership because our leadership now aye kasankwea. Both news media, you can see people talk nicely, but on the ground, you don't see anything. They want them to translate the talk into works.
Ndamu nyamu ase se manjemra ahwe Kantona TV. Kantona TV e kan de wo.